Want to build real-world projects to help you get hired as a cloud support engineer? Well, if you're tired of tutorials and just want to tackle real problems that actually happen in production, then this video is for you. Now, the cloud support engineer is one of the most popular entry-level cloud roles out there, with many job openings available, including from companies like AWS, Microsoft, and Google Cloud. To help you ace your technical interviews and actually land a job, I've come up with a list of 5 hands-on projects to become a cloud support engineer. I previously worked at AWS as a solutions architect and have also worked alongside cloud engineers before. And I've seen firsthand the tools and technologies they use, as well as the skills that they really need to succeed in the role. The way I've designed these projects are so that each project focuses on a real-world scenario where things go wrong. You'll learn to identify, troubleshoot, and fix these issues using AWS tools. We're talking container troubleshooting, CI/CD pipeline debugging, incident response, as well as serverless workflow fixes. You're going to encounter a range of problems, and by the end of it, you'll know how to solve all of them. After you've built these projects, you can also add them to your portfolio. So yeah, let me walk you through a summary of how to build each project, and if you want the exact step-by-step instructions, you can check out my Cloud Support Engineer Projects course. I'll leave a link to it in the description below, and you can use the code YouTube10 for 10% off. Like all my other project courses, this one comes with a dedicated Slack community where you can ask all your technical issues, and we're going to help you solve all of them all the way until you successfully build all 5 projects. Pretty cool, right? Let's get into it. Project number 1 is to troubleshoot a containerized LMS migration using Amazon ECS, Application Load Balancer, and CloudWatch. Now, here's the thing. Containerized applications look simple on paper, but when they break in production, it can be really tricky to figure out what's going wrong. This is when a lot of companies seek out cloud support engineers. In this project, you'll take on the role of a cloud support engineer at EdTech Solutions. By the way, keep in mind that all the company names I share in these projects are completely fictional. So in our scenario, EdTech Solutions is trying to migrate the learning management system, otherwise known as LMS, to containers. However, they're running into issues right before the semester launch, which is why they hired you to help them fix it. What I love about this project is that it covers most of the container issues you'll actually encounter. So network problems, security group misconfigurations, as well as load balancer issues. And so if you're aiming to become a cloud support engineer, this project is going to give you those critical debugging skills. Okay, here's the architectural diagram of the project and the steps you'll need to take. First, set up your AWS environment and prepare the container image for the LMS frontend. Next, deploy the LMS frontend on ECS Fargate. But here's the catch. It's not going to work initially because we've broken it on purpose. Next, use CloudWatch logs to troubleshoot the ECS container issues and identify what's failing. After that, you're going to diagnose and fix the application load balancer. And finally, resolve the security group misconfigurations that are blocking traffic. Pretty much what we're doing is debugging and fixing a bunch of issues so that by the end of it, you'll have a fully functional containerized LMS as well as hands-on experience with debugging techniques that cloud support engineers use every day. The estimated time to complete this project is around 60 to 90 minutes, and the cost will be under $5 depending on how long your containers run for. To avoid additional charges, just remember to clean up your resources as soon as you complete the project. Also, make sure you're familiar with the AWS free tier conditions. Alright, project number 2 is to deploy a CI/CD pipeline for Global Mart, an e-commerce platform. This one's perfect for building your skills in DevOps, troubleshooting, and understanding how deployment pipelines actually fail in the real world. In this project, you'll work with Global Mart's broken CI/CD pipeline that's causing site outages and costing them thousands of dollars in lost revenue. Here's the architectural diagram of the project and the steps you'll need to take. So start by setting up your EC2 infrastructure and configuring your GitHub repository with the e-commerce application. After that, configure IAM roles and AWS code deploy. But again, we're going to introduce common misconfigurations. Next, set up AWS code pipeline to automate the deployment process. After that, when deployments start failing, you'll dive into troubleshooting using code pipeline logs and CloudWatch. And finally, you'll fix the permission issues, deployment configurations, as well as pipeline settings to restore functionality. With a lot of these projects, by the way, it's going to feel really satisfying to fix these broken applications. But yeah, the idea is to give you a taste of what cloud support engineers actually do. This entire project will take you around 1.5 hours to 2 hours to build, and it's completely free using the AWS free tier. Once again, just remember to clean up your resources when you're done. Now, if you're an aspiring cloud support engineer, one of the most important skills to master is AI. And as we approach the spooky Halloween season, here's what's really keeping people up at night this year: the fear of jobs being replaced by AI. In fact, 71% of people believe that AI will permanently replace their jobs. That's why I've partnered up with Outskill in this video to help you future-proof your skills. Outskill is hosting a 2-day AI mastermind happening this weekend from 10 AM to 7 PM EST. In just 2 days, you'll learn how to use over 10 AI-powered tools, build AI agents to automate your workflow, and so much more. You'll also walk away with bonuses valued at $5,000, including an AI prompt Bible, a roadmap to making money with AI, and a personalized AI toolkit builder. Now, this training normally costs $395, but it's completely free for the first 1,000 students who sign up with my link below. You can also scan this QR code. So yeah, don't miss out on this Halloween deal and register within the next 48 hours. Also, make sure you join their WhatsApp community to stay up to date. Thank you again, Ouskill, for partnering with me on this video. Okay, let's move on to project number 3, which is to build a proactive monitoring and security auto-remediation system for EC2 instances. This system will make sure your EC2 instances run properly. And through the project, you'll learn how cloud support engineers handle incidents and automate responses to common technical issues. In this scenario, you'll work with CloudGuard, a financial services company that experienced a security breach because they couldn't detect the problems early enough. Here's the architectural diagram of the project and the steps you'll need to take. You'll begin by launching and configuring EC2 instances for both your development and production environments. Next, you'll install the CloudWatch agent to collect custom metrics and monitor system performance. After that, what you'll do is set up CloudWatch alarms and Lambda functions that automatically respond to performance issues. Once that's done, configure AWS Guard Duty and simulate security threats to test your detection capabilities. And finally, you'll handle a real security incident using the same response procedures that cloud support engineers follow. The final result is a system that can automatically detect high CPU usage, memory issues, and security threats, and then remediate them either automatically or they might alert you for manual intervention. The estimated time to build this project is around 1.5 to 2 hours, and the cost is free using the AWS free tier. Moving on to project number 4, we're going to debug a broken serverless contact form workflow. If you want to develop your skills in serverless troubleshooting and understanding how distributed systems can fail, this project is the one for you to build. You'll take on a support ticket from a media company whose contact form suddenly stopped working, and they're missing important client messages as well as losing their business. Here's the architectural diagram of the project and the steps you'll need to work through it. Start by deploying the broken CloudFormation stack that contains all the broken serverless components. Next, what you'll do is reproduce the contact form issue and document the symptoms you observe. Next, investigate Lambda logs using CloudWatch to trace where the workflow is failing. After that, verify the full architecture by checking API gateway, DynamoDB, and SNS configurations. And finally, apply the fixes to restore the functionality. Once it's working, you'll have a fully functional serverless workflow that properly stores form submissions and sends email notifications. This project will take about 1 to 1.5 hours to complete, and the cost is free using the free tier. And last but not least, project number 5 is to deploy and troubleshoot a repair shop application using multiple AWS services. This is a pretty comprehensive project that shows you how to handle full stack application issues across front-end, back-end, and database layers. Here's the architectural diagram of the project and the steps to take. Start off by deploying the back-end Node.js application on AWS Elastic Beanstalk and configure the RDS database. Next, intentionally introduce some configuration issues and troubleshoot them using CloudWatch logs. Then, deploy the front-end React application on AWS Amplify. After that, connect the front-end to the back-end and resolve any issues that may arise. And finally, implement Amazon CloudFront for secure content delivery. Here's a sneak peek of what our project will look like once completed. You'll end up with a fully functional repair management system that demonstrates end-to-end troubleshooting across multiple AWS services. This project will take you about 1 to 1.5 hours to complete. So there you have it, 5 hands-on projects that will help you become a cloud support engineer. For the complete step-by-step instructions as well as technical support, remember to check out this course on my learning platform, Zero to Cloud. Let me know in the comments below which of these projects you're thinking of tackling first, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye for now.